Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Daniel Smith. And this video is about the fact, it's going to be short. It's about the fact that bridging in jiu-jitsu does work. If you're the person on bottom, there is a technique of throwing the person on top of you off of yourself, even if they are a ranked jiu-jitsu practitioner themselves. And it will almost always work, especially if they're trying to throw punches at you. It makes it even easier to work. Or if they're trying to front choke you from the top, it makes it even easier to work. Um, I guess it was about a year or so ago. I was briefly a student at the Baton Rouge campus of the Gracie Dojo, and the assistant instructor there was either a second or third degree black belt, and he was teaching how to get the person on top of you off of you, and he was saying that bridging doesn't work, and I'm sitting there thinking I know it works because I do it all the time, but I didn't say anything to him yet. But I entered the class as a white belt because I didn't have my plaque proving that I was a third degree brown belt in another style, and I didn't have any paperwork with me proving that I was already ranked equivalent in jiu-jitsu. But anyway, I'm not a white belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm really a multi-degree black belt. My sensei was really hard on promotions. But be that as it may, I got the plaque right there showing that I was a first Q or third degree brown belt. Um, but anyway, so he paired us up, and of course he paired me. I'm medically disabled and in my left hand and both feet. By the way, I'm 50% numb in both feet and my left hand, and I've lost about 50% of the grip force in my left hand. And what I'm about to tell you is not a lie. He paired me up with a blue belt who was a heavyweight, and he had me start out on the bottom. So I'm like, okay, I want to do it the way he just told us to do it and prove that I can do that technique correctly. But then, just for the heck of it, I want to prove to you that bridging does work. And I explained to them, I said, I'm medically disabled, and I guarantee you I can throw you off of me like a rag doll if you do the technique correctly. So I did it their way and showed that I could do that within a couple tries because I had never seen that specific technique that he was teaching. And then I was like, now let me show you. The bridging is not only easier, but it works faster, and I can do it even though I'm medically disabled. And I grabbed it. I was like, now you try to do whatever you want to me to from the top, and I'm going to throw you off of me. So he started trying to grapple me and whatnot, and I grabbed him by his gi collar with one hand, and I bridged with both feet and threw him at a 45-degree angle off of my body. And he was like, "That's a good reversal, you know." And the instructor had just a couple minutes earlier been saying that that doesn't work. And I'm like, that's one of the first counters that my sensei taught me to how to beat somebody that has already mounted you in a sneak attack and how to throw them off of you. If you do the technique correctly, it works. If you don't do the technique, it works even against a heavyweight. If you don't do the technique, it won't work. If you don't even try it, sure as hell won't work. And like I said, I've lost 50% of my grip force in my left hand, and I'm at 50% numb in both feet, and I can still do that technique correctly. So it does work. There's a saying, never say never. Um, a lot of times when you say something can never happen, you don't know what the heck you're talking about. A lot of times. All right, that's all I'm going to say about this topic. That's about a 3-minute and 40-second video. Thank you for watching.